What's up, people? TK. Today, talking to you about the Matrix. The everyday life that everyone experiences, your everyday life that you live, whatever you think is normal, whatever you accept, but nothing about this sick, sadistic, twisted existence is normal. People just accept it because they feel like, oh, there's nothing else. This is what I've been put into, what I've been born into, and what I've seen. So my life is what my life is. And we all feel victimized by circumstance, as if we don't have the power to project, create, and develop the lifestyle that we want to live. You respond to life instead of creating the life that you want. And this existence, this matrix is all contrived, based on illusions and lies. We're in this relegated space of classism and freaking no ability to access currency, and since currency requires a pay to play in this world, whether you focus on currency or not, you're affected by it because of the fact that you have to use money to buy everything that you want. The only thing they haven't charged for yet is air, but everything else, you better find a way to pay for it. So our entire existence is relegated based on how well you can access currency to pay for the things that you want in your life. This life is really sick. Then, because of limited access and engineered scarcity, people get into varying levels of morality and what they're willing to do to ensure that they freaking have more than everybody else. And then you get into laziness and complacency because somebody rather take it from you instead of work to get what they want. So everything is, varying degrees of worship. You worship money, you worship other people, you worship all kind of bullshit. As long as your comfort gets better, lie, steal, cheat, kill, so that you can get ahead of somebody else. Stupid, sad existence. Primal responses, very primal instinct, very low vibration, very just non-productive human experience. You know what I'm saying? People don't elevate their character. They don't elevate their spirit. Most people I wouldn't want to spit on, much less interact with, because they're that low in their existence. Your vibrational level is so fucking low that you're like a drained battery. So there's nothing positive about meeting you, talking to you, seeing you, interacting with you. And that's my thing, is that that's not just like an isolated incident where, there's some people that, fuck. If you meet one person that's memorable, then it's like winning the lottery, because most people are shit and they're not worth the skin they're fucking in, and they should just evaporate and disappear. Because, again, the Matrix doesn't promote character development. It doesn't promote elevating your spirit, your consciousness. The Matrix doesn't promote anything positive. So it's no surprise that you're going to meet people who are positive, who are like a ray of sunshine, someone who freaking makes you feel good that you just met them, someone charismatic, someone energetic, someone that's like, wow, you really got a lot going on. How many people do you meet like that? How many people that you meet that actually are fucking inspiration? And you're like, we should hang out more often, right? You don't meet people like that. Your experience with that person is usually negative. You're like, what the fuck? Why are you in my space? Get away from me, you fucking devil. you know, that's the average experience that you have. You know, people celebrate their negativity, their ego, their money, their assets, whatever is their psychosis or their narcissism. They wear it like a gold chain and it's celebrated, you know, as if that's a positive character. You know, you should get on your knees when you see me because I am a god. I am a god. And that's how people act. So it's kind of like, you know, rare when you meet someone that's worth the shit or worth the skin they're in. You know, the Matrix really promotes a lot of separatism. You know, the Matrix promotes people to exist on their lowest level possible. So animalistic behavior is what most people display. Primal instinct, you know, I'm a take or steal or kill, or I'm a resort to bullying you, you know, either physically bullying you or I'm gonna verbally bully you because you're beneath me and you don't deserve to stand in the same space that I stand in. And that's the way people actually interact with other people. And they act like, shit, you should be honored to be in my presence. You know, you have all of these different instances of poor human character and negative human judgments against other people. You know, how you think police brutality is at its worst right now because of the division, separatism, and divide and conquer nature of the Matrix. You know, if someone is dehumanized, then they're not needed. You know what I mean? It's like, it's easy for me to put my knee in your back, even though you're a 12-year-old girl. It doesn't matter that I have kids. You know, and you see these police officers do this on a continuous basis because they dehumanize the person that they're victimizing. So that person deserves to have their face slammed into the curb. And it doesn't matter that if someone did that to them, they wouldn't like it. No, I'm the one that's a god. You're the one that's beneath my feet. So it's okay for me to shove your face in the curve. And you're supposed to like it and say, thank you, God, and get back on your knees. Because that's what we see all throughout the Matrix. The only difference is right now, people are recording it with their cell phones. But this shit has always been going on. This existence is sadistic and it's negative. And people celebrate their negative aspects of their personality and display it like jewelry. And that's the first thing you meet when you meet someone. So I don't look forward to interacting with other people. I really don't look forward to meeting new people. You know, most of the people, even online, their interaction instantly is selfishness. Oh, I'm just trying to make money off of you. And now I don't even respond to people. You know, somebody cold calls me in a fucking text message trying to sell me something or make money off of me. And I'm like, I'm not even going to respond. Like, I'm not even going to fucking waste your time or mine because your only interest is to get paid. So go somewhere else. You know, it's really a fucked up existence. You know, being on this earth is supposed to engage you, challenge you. You get forged through fire so that your character grows and so that you elevate. But the problem is, the Matrix doesn't elevate people. It keeps them asleep. And it keeps them at the lowest level possible. So everyone really is walking around as fucking drones. They're like zombies. You know, and it's horrible. So you don't progress in the Matrix. You just exist. And that's the part that it makes this existence draining. Because, like, I'm sick of zombies. I'm sick of fucking sleep people. I'm sick of morons. I'm sick of people who display no desire to move up vibrationally. You know, the more you stay on this earth, the more you should want to elevate your consciousness and raise your vibrational level so that you can exist on higher planes, so that you can accomplish things with more energy and more positivity. But that's not people's goal. Shit, if you talk about it, it's mysticism. So church has got your mind so fucked up, you don't even understand the primal existence of nature and how things operate on a vibrational level. You know, you can feel people before they open their fucking mouth. You can feel somebody's energy when they walk into a room. But church has got your head so fucked up, you don't even understand what that means. You don't even acknowledge what you feel and what you can sense. So this existence is like prison. You know, in prison, they dehumanize you to an animal. And they feel like animals deserve to be locked in a cage. So your spirit in prison begins to die. And typically, you become possessed by other entities because you let your personal spirit go. You let your personal entity die. And I'm talking from firsthand experience. You walk into that darkness because you are dark. And you step aside personally because you don't want to be here. You don't want this way of living. So you become dark, and then you become possessed because your spirit just dies. So the whole purpose of this video is to talk about what most people don't talk about, and to expose the Matrix for what it is. Take this video for what the fuck you want it to be. You know what I mean? Scroll past it, do whatever you're gonna do. But I just wanted to expose the Matrix for what it is because, you know, I'm a little bit fed up with the sick nature of sorry ass human beings, and I just want to express that. So, you know, part of these videos is self-therapy, and that's why it's okay when nobody responds. And it's best sometimes that you don't fucking open your mouth and you don't respond. So this is my self-therapy in terms of dealing with this existence and how I interact with the Matrix myself.